It's a great honor to welcome Professor Jim MakKinlini from University College of London as one of the keynote speakers for 14 FLTAL conference. So Professor MakKinlini, what's your impression about the conference?
Well, first of all, thank you very much for inviting me to this conference. I think it's a great conference. You've brought together a wonderful group of people.
Right.
You've got a nice mix of people attending the conference from Jizzax and other areas. Really nice to be able to have so many different people here in Jizzax attend a conference like this. I don't think many conferences like this come through the area. So I've really enjoyed just meeting all the different people here who have been able to participate in the conference and in some of the connected events. This kind of conference I think is really important for, well, anywhere, but I think it's been beneficial for me, for the other invited guests, and the participants in the conference, mainly through the conversations that we've had, discussions about these big topics that are really difficult to talk about unless you have this kind of space to do it with, where people are coming together in a situation they might not normally come together. So,
right.
Yeah.
And since it's your second visit to Uzbekistan, what do you feel about Uzbekistan?
I think one of the things I was excited about coming for this second time is I remember the first time I was so impressed with how eager and interested the participants at the last conference I went to. All of the attendees were just really interested in talking about these immediate needs and current issues and kind of some of the solutions that they have to the challenges, wondering kind of what I thought about those or what kinds of solutions do we have in the UK for some of these problems. So that exchange of knowledge, I think, was the most important part. So yeah, I was really looking forward to coming to a conference in a different part of Uzbekistan and seeing who I might engage with and what kinds of questions and topics they wanted to discuss. And honestly, I've been really impressed. I think maybe this is part of just this conference and people understanding what maybe they can expect from a conference like this. But the conversations have been really, really good because they're theoretical, but they're also really focused on actions and pedagogical solutions to a lot of the problems that are coming up. And it's nice to see people thinking in practical terms about ways of improving education, language education.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, last century universities mostly were engaged to disseminate knowledge and giving the information to the students at universities. But right now, with the high rate of unemployment and new changing infrastructure, challenges within the industry, emergence of the AI. So what do you think, what's the main responsibilities right now and challenge of universities?
Well, this is such a good question because I think we have regularly higher education is faced with different challenges. And certainly right now with the access to information and AI generating content for so many different disciplines, there are ideas that maybe we need to understand that this is just part of the change. This is the next generation of issues that higher education is facing. For me, and I think this is probably historic, I think it's been around since the first forms of higher education. It's about people coming together and talking in comfortable spaces where there's no something that doesn't have the same format as a kind of exam pressure or these other things that I think take away from the strengths of what universities have to offer. It's getting together. It's exchanging these ideas in casual spaces, realizing that we have so many things in common, realizing that by one person adding their ideas to the other person's idea, you're creating something incredible that didn't exist before. And we won't have those excuses without these higher education spaces and keeping an eye on that. So I think in that way, those origins of higher education really help us to understand that whatever challenges we're facing, whatever the next generation is going to bring, we should be okay as long as we kind of keep together and learn to continue to learn from each other.
Good.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for joining us, and we hope that we will host you for next time as well.
I would love that. Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.